Halloween. A time for spooky decorations, fun costumes, and trick-or-treating. It's a night meant for harmless frights and candy-fueled excitement. But what happens when the make-believe horror becomes all too real? Tonight, we delving into stories where the line between festive fun and genuine tragedy blurred in the most unexpected ways. These aren't ghost stories or urban legends. They are real-life events that serve as a sobering reminder to always prioritize safety, especially during a time of celebration. Join us as we explore 10 instances where Halloween festivities took a truly heart-wrenching turn. Our first story takes us to the Bronx in 1959. 9-year-old Lillian O'Connell was out trick-or-treating with her friends, dressed as a hula dancer. Tragically, her grass skirt, a popular costume element of the time, was highly flammable. While walking past a bonfire, a stray spark ignited her costume. Despite immediate efforts to help her, the burns she sustained were severe. Lillian passed away the following day. This incident became a national headline, prompting a massive push for flame-retardant materials in children's costumes, a safety standard that we often take for granted today. Next, we travel to 1982, in a quiet suburb of Detroit, Michigan. 7-year-old Kevin Toston was celebrating Halloween when he collapsed in his uncle's arms. He was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. Initially, the fear of tainted candy spread like wildfire. But the investigation revealed a much more personal and tragic truth. The cause was not a stranger's malicious act, but a family matter. It was later determined that Kevin had a pre-existing heart condition and had been exposed to a substance within his own home. This case highlights how quickly assumptions can form during a panic and underscores the importance of thorough investigation before jumping to conclusions. The year is 1990 in Vancouver, British Columbia. A group of university students were attending a crowded Halloween party at a popular nightclub. What was meant to be a night of dancing and celebration turned into chaos. Overcrowding near the entrance led to a devastating crowd crush. In the ensuing panic, 9 people lost their lives and many more were injured. This tragedy led to significant changes in nightclub safety regulations in the region, including stricter enforcement of capacity limits and improved crowd management protocols, a somber lesson learned from a night of festivity gone wrong. Our fourth story comes from Frederica, Delaware. In 2005, a 43-year-old woman decided to create a very realistic Halloween display in her yard. She staged a scene depicting a person hanging from a tree, visible from a busy road. The display was so convincing that for hours, passersby assumed it was just an elaborate decoration. Tragically, it was not. The woman had taken her own life. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community, a grim reminder that what appears to be a Halloween prank can sometimes mask a real-life crisis. This story underscores the importance of being aware of the well-being of those around us. If you or someone you know is struggling, please know that help is available. You can reach out to a crisis hotline or a mental health professional. Let's go back to 1974, in Pasadena, Texas. 8-year-old Timothy O'Brien was out trick-or-treating with his father, Ronald. Later that night, Timothy ate a piece of pixie stick candy from his bag and became violently ill, passing away shortly after. An investigation uncovered a horrifying truth. The candy had been deliberately laced with poison. But the perpetrator wasn't a random stranger. It was his own father who had taken out life insurance policies on his children. He had also given poisoned candy to other children to cover his tracks, though thankfully they didn't consume it. Ronald O'Brien was convicted and became known as the Candyman. This infamous case fueled the national fear of tainted Halloween candy for decades. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy, a massive superstorm, made landfall on the east coast of the United States on October 29th, just before Halloween. The storm caused widespread devastation, and many communities were forced to cancel or postpone their Halloween celebrations. While not a single isolated incident, the timing was tragically poignant. The storm's impact led to dozens of fatalities and immense destruction. Instead of carving pumpkins, families were dealing with power outages, flooding, and loss. A Halloween superstorm serves as a powerful reminder of nature's surest force and how real-world events can eclipse even our most cherished traditions. Our seventh story takes place in New Paltz, New York. In 1991, 2 college students, dressed in dark costumes for Halloween, decided to play a prank by lying down in the middle of a dimly lit road to scare drivers. The prank turned fatal when a driver, unable to see them in the darkness, ran them over. The driver was not found to be at fault. It was a devastating outcome of a youthful misjudgment, a prank that went horribly wrong. This incident is a stark warning about the dangers of scare pranks, especially those involving traffic and the critical importance of visibility on Halloween night. In 2013, in Colorado Springs, a 19-year-old named Devin Huerta Moctezuma was visiting a popular haunted corn maze with his friends. While playfully running through the maze, he suddenly collapsed. His friends and nearby staff rushed to his side, but he was unresponsive. It was later determined that he had suffered a sudden asthma attack. The dusty environment of the corn maze likely triggered the severe reaction. His family later advocated for haunted attractions to have better trained staff and medical equipment on hand, turning their personal tragedy into a campaign for greater safety at seasonal attractions. Next, we look at an incident in a suburb of Chicago in 1998. 13-year-old Chiara Jackson was at a Halloween party with friends. As part of the festivities, the group went on a haunted hayride. During the ride, the tractor pulling the wagon detached and rolled backward down a hill, crashing into a ravine. Several teenagers were injured, but Chiara tragically did not survive. The investigation revealed mechanical failures with the tractor's hitch. This heartbreaking accident led to calls for stricter safety inspections and regulations for attractions like hayrides, which are often operated on a temporary, seasonal basis. Our final story is a cautionary tale from the United Kingdom in 2014. It involves the popular television personality, Claudia Winkleman's young daughter. While out trick-or-treating, her witch costume brushed against a candle inside a pumpkin and instantly went up in flames. Thankfully, a neighbor reacted quickly to extinguish the fire, but she still suffered serious burns. Claudia Winkleman later became a vocal advocate for stricter fire safety standards for children's costumes in the UK. Her campaign was successful, leading to changes in legislation and a massive increase in public awareness about the flammability of fancy dress outfits. These stories are not meant to scare you away from enjoying Halloween. Instead, they serve as powerful reminders of the importance of vigilance and safety. From ensuring costumes are flame retardant and visible, to checking the safety of attractions and being mindful of those around us, a little extra caution can make all the difference. Let us honor the memory of those we've talked about by making every Halloween a safe and happy one for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content. Stay safe and have a happy Halloween.